Hello everybody, it is I, Damian Hall. Welcome back to another episode of Carnage Dojo. We are kicking things off here with some tag team action. This is for the level of 2. The Carnage Dojo tag team titles making their way down to the ring. Jay Mateo and Desmond Miller, the L.A. Spartans. These two have kind of been a bit of the rise again in the tag division. And hopefully they can finally get themselves a shot at the Carnage Dojo tag titles. And we still haven't gotten back our ring apron. We had to make a temporary one for the time being, a temporary backed up one for the time being. So, yeah. And their opponents, El Hijo de Americano and Super Americano, La Familia Americano. Also been back in the rise of things here for the tag division and whatnot. So, hopefully they can become the one contenders for the tag titles tonight. So here we go, we're starting things off with Super and Jay. Matchup's on their way. Super throwing Jay into a corner immediately. Jay with an elbow to the knee, kick there from Super. And Jay with a suplex. There's a kick there, he missed. Irish whip from Super. Oh, the strike to the face there. Blocked, slapped the block, elbow to the face there, whatever. Stomp to the arm. Elbow to the top of the head. Jay throws a dropkick but missed. Elbow to the knee again from Jay. Irish whip from Super. Slap to the face there, connects. Jay thrown into the corner there. Now Super dragging him across the top rope. Going down a stretch now from Super. Jay manages to escape. And that makes the tag towards Desmond. Desmond with a big forearm. Big flowing blow to the back there from Super. Drags him away from the ropes. Desmond. Canadian backbreaker locked in, but Super quickly gets out of that. And now El Hijo's tagged in. Desmond still wants a piece of Super. Not going to end well for you. There's a buckshot lariat. But a kick to the face there from Desmond to El Hijo. Now an elbow to the arm. Now throwing El Hijo into the corner. Elbow to the back there. Cover. That's not even a 1 count. Still too early for that. Irish whip there. Flying hip attack there from El Hijo. Followed up by a senton. Irish whip from Desmond. Oh, went for a flying something, but ducked by El Hijo. Now Canadian backbreaker once again. El Hijo though escapes. Here we go. Strike exchange. Back and forth. Desmond wins that exchange. Jay now tagged in and stalked in. Shout out to Jaden Evans, the Board of Pain there, but El Hijo quickly gets out of it and a drop kick from El Hijo. It's a tag to Super. Super now Irish whipped, but he holds onto the ropes. Now Jay got caught with the Irish whip, but he blocks the spinning chop, and now strike exchange between Super and Jay. Jay wins it. Now he picks up Super. Super now with the Irish whip. Big lariat. And now there's ankle lock. He's got him in the ankle lock. Oh, but Jay quickly escaping it. Now elbow straight to the chest there from Jay. Makes the tag towards Desmond. Oh, but Desmond gets his head crushed by Super, and now Super dragging him away from the ropes. Boston Crab locked in. Desmond managing to escape, and now Desmond fires some elbows to the face there. Dragging Super away from the corner. Stuffs him up for a pin. Only a 1 count. Irish whip, and Desmond holds onto the ropes though. Now El Hijo tagged in, and Desmond still wants a piece of Super. He gets him with a drop kick there. But spinning kick to the face there from El Hijo. Never take your eyes off the prize, folks. Elbows to the face there from Desmond. Cover. 1. Only a 1 count. El Hijo. Whatever. Takedown. Run off the ropes there. Sliding drop kick. Now tag made to Jay. And ooh, big suplex from Jay. Sending El Hijo to the outside. Hijo getting right back in the ring. Oh, kick there from El Hijo. And an enziguri. Now this guy in a submission hold. Pulling back there, but Jay manages to escape. Now Jay with some elbows to the face. Up, go behind there from El Hijo, but he gets tripped up by Jay. Jay picks him up. Tries for the drop kick. He missed. El Hijo takes him down. Runs off the ropes. Sliding drop kick. Irish reverse there from El Hijo. Runs off the rope. Flying crossbody. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there. Super tagged in. And here comes Desmond. And Desmond throws Super into the corner. What's he got him? Oh, with an uppercut. Slams him to the mat. Big senton right after. L.F.A. Super strangling the life out of Desmond. Desmond manages to escape. But still, the Irish trying to strangle the life out of him again. And Desmond once again escaping. Kick to the back of the head there from Desmond. Runs off the ropes. Kicks Super. Super with the Irish whip. Spinning chop there. El Hijo gets tagged. And so here comes Jay. Jay throwing El Hijo into the corner. Low drop kick. Drags him away from the corner now. Now a half Boston Crab locked in by Jay. Oh, but El Hijo manages to escape. Now there's Jay. Oh, catches El Hijo. And hits a big senton. Now, Jay thrown into the corner by El Hijo. El Hijo with a big knee. In the corner there. Drags Jay away from it. Now first Jay right back into the corner just to throw a kick. And now let's Jay fighting back with a flurry of strikes. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 by El Hijo. El Hijo now. Oh, those modified sharpshooter of sorts. Oh, but Jay manages to escape. Here we go. Another strike exchange. Back and forth we go. And Jay manages to win. Makes the tag towards Desmond. Super now tagged in. Desmond, a Canadian backbreaker. I thought he was going for the 3-pointer, to be honest with you. Super manages to escape. Now Super strangling the life out of Desmond. Desmond manages to escape. Irish whip. Oh, they slept the fist. They're blocked. And here we go. Strike exchange between these two. Desmond wins. Elbows to the face there from Super. Picks up Desmond. Catches him in the armbar. This is going to be all over. No. Desmond manages to escape. Desmond now with a flurry of kicks taking out Super. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. Look at this. Super Americano with a buzzsaw kick. Drags Desmond away. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2. El Hijo and Jay both tagged in now. There's Jay with a nice back suplex. Picks up El Hijo. Low kick from El Hijo. And he throws Jay into the corner. And El tries to charge at him, but Jay moves out the way. Look at Jay. Gonna hit El Hijo with a little bit of old school. Now firing some elbows to the face. But El Hijo escapes that. El Hijo now sets him up. Kick to the face, or knee maybe. El Hijo, big splash from the top rope. 1, 2. 2.9 almost. Super now tagged in. Super is grounding Jay with a headlock, making sure he can't even reach the ropes. Jay does manage to escape, and he catches Super with a kick. But look, El Hijo holding Jay in place. Oh, but he gets knocked off the apron for his troubles. Now Jay suplexing Super to the outside. El Hijo gets back onto the ring mat. Super is dazed, and it looks like we're going to have a little brawl on the outside here. Desmond with a Canadian backbreaker on the floor. Super escaping that big forearm. Desmond now thrown right back into the ring. Super falling, and Super now throwing punches to the face there. Drags Desmond away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out of 2 there from Desmond. Punch to the gut from Super. Could be signaling for the end here. Drags Desmond away from the ropes. Picks him up. Now, Dragon Screw. Now El Hijo gets tagged. Punch to the gut there from El Hijo. Goes up top. Senton. Goes up again. And he hits the big splash. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that does it. La Familia Americano are the #1 contenders for the Carnage Dojo Tag Team titles. Incredible matchup between these two teams. El Hijo and Super are celebrating. Wait a minute. Roppongi Death Squad, they're rushing the ring. They're attacking Super and El Hijo, beating him down with bats. And wait, what the hell does Yuma have in his pocket? He's on a picture. It's a picture of back in the day when Super and Lady were on the Mexican Indies together. And he's burning the picture! He's burning the picture! He just threw it down in the middle of the ring! That was just unnecessary, man. That's disgusting. That's despicable. Oh, we'll be back for our next match, folks. That is just awful. Alright, folks, we are back now with our second match. This is for the number one contendership to the Carnage Dojo Women's Championship. Here it comes. Alice Black. Still trying to escape the title of Super Rookie. And she knows damn well that becoming Women's Champion will actually help her with that. And now, her opponent, representing La Familia Americano, is Lady Americano. And well, to say that she's pretty pissed off about what happened after the match with her husband and son is an understatement. She is fired up. So, Alice has got to prepare for a pissed off Lady Americano now. Jeez Louise. Here we go. Matchup is underway. Big forearm there from Lady. Irish whip from Alice. Big chop there blocked. A test of strength, and Alice with a big shot to the face. Lady throws Alice overhead. Irish whip. The flying hip attack there from Lady, and now knees to the gut. Drags Alice away from the ropes. Picks her up. Oh. Irish whip from Alice. Oh, went for an open palm strike there. And get it out. Whip from Lady, but Alice holding on to the ropes. Alice throwing Lady into the corner. Lady tries to hit a back spin kick. She missed. Elbow to the face there from Alice, but a kick to the face from Lady. Lady now for a kick. And out. Thrown into the corner there by Alice. And Alice, what she had planned. Oh, nice head scissors there to Lady. And elbow to the back of the head. Followed up by a modified surfboard stretch. Lady quickly escapes, though. Now, knee to the gut there from Lady Americano. Bob out run off the rope, stopped herself. Kick there from Alice. And now a flurry of kicks to follow it up. Alice dragging her away from the ropes. There's a rover bow arrow stretch. Lady though manages to escape. Lady now with the Irish whip, but Alice again holds onto the ropes. Now, the Lady ringing the arm, catches Alice with a bicycle kick to the face, drags her away from the ropes. Thus, STF from Lady. Alice manages to escape. Irish whip. Oh, ducks the lariat as Lady, and here we go. Strike exchange. Back and forth. And Alice wins that. Alice now going up, decides against it. Throws Lady to the outside. Lady getting herself back into the ring here. Irish whip reversed. The ropes lariat from Lady, and now STF locked in. Alice once again escapes. Flurry of jabs there from Alice, but Lady catching her with her elbow to the back. Now a camel clutch. Oh, but Alice escapes now. Alice dragging Lady away from the ropes, picks her up. Big slap to the face. Lady though with an Irish whip to Alice. Oh, but Alice bodies her down. Dragging her away from those ropes there, picks her up. Back, a kick to the back there. A kick to the lower back, I say, as Lady misses the insecurity, but catches Alice with a flurry of strikes. Lady going up top, oh my god. Diving headbutt to the back of the head. Into surfboard stretch, no, modifies it. Right there, and Alice manages to escape somehow. Now Alice with a flurry of kicks. Things are over. Bow and arrow stretch locked in. Lady, though, manages to escape. And a belly to belly there from Lady. When she goes up top. Diving headbutt. Oh, she missed. Alice now dragging her away from the ropes. Picks her up. DDT! Center of the ring, but Lady's right back up to her feet. And does that triple kick combo. That's Lady with the pin. It's a rope break, though. Punch to the gut, though, from Lady. She goes up top again. Diving headbutt. She's going up a second time. And a second one. Oh, no, she missed. Alice going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Now a DDT again from Alice. That could be it. 1, 2. 2.9. Not enough somehow. Big forearm from Alice, now trying to get the crowd on her side. She picks up Lady, throws a kick to the face. Picks her up again. Lady again with the triple kick combo. Picks her up. Irish whip though from Alice. Alice with an open palm strike to the face. Picks up Lady. Runs off the ropes. Sling blade. And an elbow drop. Irish whip from Lady now. Flying crossbody. 1, 2. 2.9 almost got Alice. Alice now with chops to the side of the face. And now she's going up top. Go for her own diving headbutt and she hits it. Now dragging Lady away from the ropes, picks her up. We go into another strike exchange between these two. Lady, big lariat, taking down Alice, goes up top, diving headbutt. Then she picks up Alice. Now trying to go for the headlock maybe, but instead Alice hits her with a back suplex. Now Alice is going up top. Elbow drop. Oh, she missed the elbow drop. Lady going up top, diving headbutt to the back of the head. Dragging Alice away from the ropes. Picks her up. Look at this headlock wrenched in there by Lady Americano, but Alice manages to escape. Alice now with elbows to the face. Picks her up, trying to get the crowd on her side once again. Elbows to the back of the head. Picks her up again. Low kick there from Lady. Lady misses the insecurity. And Boston Crab now locked in by Alice. Oh, but Lady escapes. And now Lady going up top. Diving headbutt to the back of the head. Camel clutch. Rope break. Alice able to make it towards the ropes. Now Flurry strikes there from Alice. Picks up Lady. Big lariat. Picks her up again. Oh, Russian leg sweep there from Lady Americano. She picks up Alice. Bicycle kick. Oh, but Alice manages a kick to the face. Alice now picking up Lady. Lady with the Irish whip. Flying crossbody again. 1, 2. 2.9 almost. Alice picking her up. Now this Lady throwing Alice into the corner. Charges at her with a big drop kick. Goes up top. Diving headbutt to the back of the head. And a senton to the back. Picking up Alice. Throws her into the corner. Backspin kick there, miss. Big forearm there from Alice. She goes up top. Hits her own diving headbutt. Now dragging Lady away from the corner. A Lady catches her with a drop toe hold. And now Lady going back up again. Diving headbutt to the back of the head. Picks up Alice. Alice with a punch to the gut, telling Lady to come on and bring it. She goes up top. Hits the elbow drop. 1, 2. Oh, it's kick out of 2. And Lady throwing her to the outside. And we're going to the floor here, folks. The Lady, oh, Alice catching her with an armbar on the floor there. Lady escaping, and now Lady with a drop kick to the back of the head. Now throwing Alice into the barricade. Alice firing back with a punch to the gut. The Lady catches her with an enziguri. And now Alice with a kick to the back, her hands together, trying to get the crowd on her side. The Lady hitting a flurry of strikes there. Lady, we have to see her attempt the reverse American Rana. Now Alice again trying to get the crowd on her side, picks up Lady, hits a lariat. Alice getting right back into the ring. So does Lady. Elbow to the back of the head. Alice going up top. For a diving headbutt to the back of the head. Lady right back up to her feet though. And another strike exchange between both women. Both of them want this opportunity. Lady hits a big lariat. Goes up top. Diving headbutt. Picks up Alice. Irish whip. Kick to the face. Lady's pumped up. Going up top. Diving headbutt again. Goes up again and a second one. Alice back up to her feet. Now there's flurry of strikes there from Lady. She is trying to catch. Throws Alice into the corner. What she got planned? Oh, it was a head scissors of her own. Alice right back up to her feet. And a flurry of kicks though. Picks up Lady. Throws a kick to the face. Alice locks in an STF. And it's all over. Alice Black is the #1 contender for the Carnage Dojo Women's title. I think the rage that Lady Americano was experiencing blinded her to the goal at hand. And Alice is now the #1 contender. We'll be back with some more Carnage Dojo action. Alright folks, we are now back with our next match, and it is time for the internet title match. Here goes the challenger representing the Terror Lab, Brute. Let's be honest with you, we don't really have there's not really anybody in contention for the internet title. We're just throwing people at Barry Taylor to try and see if we can get the belt off of him. So far that has not worked. He's just been murdering everyone. And his opponent, the Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, Hangman Barry Taylor. I don't think anyone's taking this belt from him. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think anybody in this company, hell, anybody outside the company, could take this belt off from him. He's a menace. He's genuinely a menace. And I don't think he can be stopped. But we'll see. This matchup is on the way. Irish whip from Barry early on. Big chop there. That didn't really affect Brute. Fireman's carry. And a kick there from Barry. Now an elbow to the knee. Now chest slaps from Brute fighting back here. Well, this elbows to the face there from Brute, dragging Barry away from the ropes. Cover. It's a bit too early for that. Brute trying to throw a low drop kick, he missed. Elbow to the arm there from Barry. And another fireman's carry. Elbow to the back though from Brute and a falling headbutt. Punch to the face there from Barry. Big elbow to the knee. And a punch to the gut. Goes for a pin. Again, still did too early for that. Punch there from Barry. Now throws Brute into the corner. Oh, just does a slap to the chest, but Brute fighting back with chest slaps of his own. Cover. One. Only a one count. Now, Barry tries to suplex Brute. Brute catches him with a suplex. That's now Barry. Oh, never mind. Brute throwing Barry into the corner. And tries to hit him with a spear, but Barry moves out of the way, stuffs him for a pin, but Brute's just kicking out. Weaving gets a chance to make a one count now. And Barry wins. Dragon Brute picks up Brute. Brute though trapping him in a submission. Now Barry, look at showing off his power, hoisting up Brute and suplex him to the outside. Look at this cartwheel around, telling Brute to come on. Now elbow straight to the chest there from Brute. I guess Brute's gonna give him what he asked for. Big shot to the face there from Barry. And more elbow straight to the chest from Brute. And a kick to the back of the leg again, and now Barry throwing Brute into the corner, slapping away at his chest. Goes for a pin. One count. That's Barry. Oh my god, catching Brute with that maneuver. Punch to the gut though from Brute and elbow to the knee. Oh, that's air raid crash from Barry. And Brute is dazed. And he gets hit with a big forearm. And a knee to the arm. A falling headbutt to the back there. With a low drop kick he missed. Slap to the face there from Barry. Now Irish whip reversed into the corner and Brute catches him with a spear that time. Falls in with a double knee drop. Picks up Barry. Barry now with the Irish whip. Big chop to the chest. This time it knocks down Brute. Now, oh god. Hangman's headshot, center of the ring. 1, 2, 2.9. And Brute misses the low drop kick there. Elbow straight to the chest from Brute. Still trying to fight back. Throws him down. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. 2.9 somehow. Now Barry, went for the suplex again, but Brute catches him with the suplex and picks up Barry. Elbow to the arm from Barry. Brute, brainbuster. Barry right back up to his feet though. That didn't even effective kick to the gut there. Irish whip from Barry. Kick there, but hit with this delayed suplex. And Barry's lining up another shot. He's lining up another shot there. But Brute fighting back with a rolling elbow. Picks up Barry and now he's pumped. Runs off the ropes. Lariat. And a knee to the arm. And oh god, here we go. Hangman's headshot once again. 1, 2, 2.9. Brute somehow kicks out. Brute with a jab to the face there and a falling headbutt. Barry firing back with an elbow. Irish whip from Brute. Kick to the gut. Falling headbutt. And a double knee drop to the back. Now a rolling elbow from Brute. Barry's up, but he's dazed. Runs off the ropes, big lariat there from Brute. Runs off the ropes again, another big lariat. He runs off the ropes again, a third lariat. My goodness. Buried up with an Irish whip of his own. Flying knee strike. Now, Irish whip, big chop to the chest. Barry dragging him away from the ropes, picks him up. There we go, another strike exchange. Back and forth. Brute, spinning chop to the face there. Wins the exchange. Barry right back up to his feet. And oh god, catches Brute once again with that maneuver. And now throws Brute into the corner. Brute tries to go for the low drop kick, but he missed. Elbows to the face there from Brute. Picks up Barry. Look at this. All back suplex there. 1, 2, 3. Can anyone stop the goddamn Hangman? Barry Taylor, still your internet champion. Jesus Christ. I don't think there's a single soul that can stop Barry Taylor. I really don't think there is. We'll be back for our main event, folks. Alright, folks, and here we are with the main event. This is for the number one contendership to the Carnage Dojo World title. Here comes Matt Blood, sporting some different designs on his tights because, well, his original wrestling attire also got stolen, apparently, as it turns out. So he had to create a new one on the spot for him. His original wrestling gear got stolen. And now, his opponent, the almighty Zan. Zan, honestly, there was really to take this opportunity himself, and we'll see if Zan can potentially become number one contender for the world title. Matchup begins, and Matt Blood up, trying to go for a suplex, but instead Zan suplexes him. Zan trying to snatch him up there. Big shot to the face there from Matt. And again, Zan tries to snatch him up. Knees to the face there from Zan. Zan throwing Matt into the corner, snatches him up for a nice little roll up, but a bit too early for that. Elbow to the knee there from Zan. Irish whip from Matt, but Zan holds onto the ropes. And now test of strength. Zan hits a headbutt. Drags Matt away from the ropes there, picks him up. Big forearm there from Zan. Goes for a very early cover, but again, like I said, it's still early. Irish whip from Matt. Matt just slapped him in his chest, but blocked it now. Kick there from Matt. Test of strength. Big headbutt. Elbow to the face there. Now dragging him away from the ropes. Cover. Zan kicking out. Slap to the face there from Zan. And now let's test of strength. Big headbutt from Matt Blood. And now set STF locked in, but Zan managing to escape. Oh, nice arm drag there from Zan. Look at this. Folds him up into a nice pin there, but still too early. And here we go. Strike exchange. Back and forth we go between these two. And Matt Blood wins that exchange. Now it's firing elbows to the face of Zan, but it's in the ropes. Elbows to the back there from Matt. Oh, but Zan hits a low blow. Now it rolls through. Camel clutch locked in. Matt managing to escape. And a knee drop to the back there from Matt. Followed up by a leg drop. Kick there from Matt. Elbow to the back of the head. And now locked in. Zan manages to escape. Zan Irish whipping Matt. Oh, catches him into a bear hug. Matt, though, managing to escape. Zan, trying to go for something there. Gets hit with a back body toss. So now Matt joins him on the outside. Arm drag to the floor there from Zan. Folds him up into a pin, but that's not going to work on the outside. Knees to the face there from Zan, followed up by a knee drop. Matt firing back with some Europe. Swing and a miss. Throws Zan into the apron. Big shot to the face there. Now he's got himself into the steel chair. And he hits Zan right in the face with it. Caught him that time, and he swings and hits again. Zan fighting back with an elbow to the knee. Matt firing some elbows to the face on the floor. Zan managing to escape that. Zan now picking up Matt. Elbow to the top of the head, snatch him up for a roll up there. And elbows to the face from Matt. Goes standing into the barricade. Nice dragon screw from Zan on the floor. Zan getting right back into the ring, so does Matt. Elbows to the back of the head there from Matt. Goes up top. Moonsault to the back. Picks up Zan. And a kick to the face there. Goes up again. And another moonsault. There's a rope break, though. Zan now throws him into the corner. Oh, I thought about charging on him, but changed his mind. Knees to the face there from Zan to Matt. And now a knee drop. Knee to the gut there from Matt. Matt cracking his knuckles. Could be looking for game over. Hits a moonsault to the back again. Irish whip though from Zan. Zan with a kick to the gut and a knee drop. Couple of punches there from Matt, knocking down Zan. Picks him up, runs off the ropes. Axe bomber. Oh, Zan catching him with an eye rake and a jumping headbutt. Now dragging Matt away from the ropes there. Folds him up to a pin. One. Only a 1 count. Wow. Elbow to the back there from Zan over. Matt firing with an elbow to the face. Zan, elbow to the knee. Low drop kick there, missed. Zan trying to catch his breath. Look at this. Oh my god, what a move. Almost like a Styles Clash in a way. Now jumping headbutt from Zan. Picks up Matt. Elbow to the knee. Irish whip. Going to the bear hug. Could it be over for Matt here? No, Matt manages to escape. Zan once again with that Styles Clash like maneuver rolls through into a camel clutch. Matt though managing to escape. Matt gets a kick to the gut. And here we go, another strike exchange between these two. And Zan with a big knee strike to the face. Oh, but Zan gets thrown to the outside there by Matt. And now Matt going to take a second to catch his breath. Zan's dazed on the outside, but still trying to catch his breath now. Rolling elbow there for Matt. Dragging Zan away from the corner. Firing some elbows to the face there. Oh, but Zan manages to escape. Irish whip from Zan. Oh, jumping knee strike, and he flips off the crowd. Come on, man. Snatches Matt for a roll-up. It's in the ropes. Now, big forearm there from Zan. Drags Matt away from the ropes again, and now... Wait, Matt, I'm trying to go for a suplex. Nope, Zan suplexes him to the outside. Let's count down to, I guess, the potential victories. Matt grabs the steel chair, gets back into the ring, snatches him for a roll-up, though. It's in the ropes. Elbows to the face there from Matt. Picks up Zan. Zan with an Irish whip. Low drop kick. Both men back up to their feet. Flurry of strikes here from Zan, taking down Matt. Drags him away from the ropes. Picks him up. There's the gut wrench powerbomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there by Matt. Matt now with a flurry of strikes to Zan. He's fighting back here. Cover. 1, 2. 2.9. Almost had him. Couple of punches there from Matt, taking down Zan. Now Matt going for the steel chair. He picks up Zan. Zan hits him with a low blow. Irish whip from Matt. Big open palm strike. With the steel chair, swing and a miss. They still catches Zan with a flurry of strikes there. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And that does it. Matt Blood is the #1 contender for the Carnage Dojo World Championship. Incredible matchup between these two, but Matt Blood has secured himself a shot at the Carnage Dojo. Wants nothing more to get his hands on Matt Blood again after, he took out an injured Rubber Avenger G. Well, thank you all for joining us for this episode. See you all for the next one.